Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to your daily update here on Onyxcoin. We're going to do a full update regarding the current situation. We actually had some price action that matters. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame right here. And yesterday evening actually already, but a lot of it continued during the Asian session this morning for me. We actually broke down below a intraday support level. It's not the end yet, and that's also why I wanted to make a video right now on XCN talking about, but what does it matter, and are we really going to drop right now, or do we still have a chance to recover? A short answer to that question is yes, we still do have a chance to recover, but you do need to be cautious as well. And ultimately, we were waiting for some sort of a breakout after consolidating basically since Friday evening right here between 1.9 and 2.15 cents, and we did have that breakout, in this case in the form of a breakdown. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Onyx itself, no major fundamental updates, or at least nothing that we really need to talk about that's going to move the price. What matters most is two things, and that's first of all market direction, and for that we will not look at Ethereum, otherwise we will get very, very sad. But we'll take a look at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, even though we are finding support still, yesterday became relatively weak. We saw an unwinding of a lot of leverage positions, and that unfortunately, especially when Onyx is losing momentum of its own, in the form of volume and open interest, which you can see are still down a lot since we had that massive move right here at the end of last week. But because of that loss of its own momentum, it's dependent on the markets, all right? And the correlation between XCN and Bitcoin is going to grow. Now the main question is well, all right, we broke down below this level here at 1.9 cents. If we check historically, that is a respected level to a certain extent, right? I mean, you can see, for example, right here, we spiked down there. But is it the main support level? In my opinion, no. I think the support levels we have right here at 1.75, where we have the 50 EMA and the middle of the trend band here, but also the 0.5 FIB, I think that level matters most. But the main question then becomes, is that oh, that's a beautiful drawing. Is that level going to be able to push us back above this main level here at 1.9? Which, even though on the higher time frames that's not the most important support level, in this case, if we're all the way zoomed in on the intraday, and we're looking at intraday levels, that is an important level to reclaim, especially also since we have that fair value gap up there. If we just reject from 1.9 here, like even though 1.9 itself is not that major of a key level, that still tells you something about the structure, and then it becomes most likely that we will drop down into, well, my favorite level between 1.55 and 1.45 cents, where at the bottom we have that 200 EMA coming up, and at the top at 1.55 cents, so that's 0.0155, we have the 0.618 FIB and a 30-day rolling VWAP. So we are most likely going to drop down into that support level right here at 1.75, and then from there we need to see some sort of volume kick in to break back above 1.9 cents. And to be quite honest with you, I think that's a real possibility that we can reclaim that, but at the moment I don't see enough strength from XCN itself. Like, the volume after the breakdown right here has also decreased already, showing that there still is no momentum. I have a slight bearish leaning, or a slight bearish bias on Bitcoin, all right? And if that momentum doesn't come up, which at this point of time it's not there, then XCN will be dependent on that as well. So for those reasons, I'd say it's most likely we are going to drop down to that level lower. I'll keep you updated on this. Like I said, keep your eyes on the volume. If we all of a sudden see a major volume increase of about 20-30%, and the price is bouncing, at least it's not a crash, then this will not happen. But we still do need to see that coming, or at least we still need to that still needs to happen before I'd say that this is invalid. And if nothing changes, I think this is most likely. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.